everyone, it's Bree. I am super excited to share this video with y'all today. I am first going to do a quick unboxing and then I'll have a process video right after. Scrapbook.com asked if I wanted to collaborate with them again, and of course I had to say yes. I love Scrapbook.com and all of their exclusives, and that's what they sent me, and I got a box just jam-packed full of amazing exclusives. So what I have here on my desk are a few of the smooth cardstock paper pads. And I should have, oh my goodness, I should have opened them up, and I'm sorry that I'm not fully prepared, but this is the Roses cardstock paper pad. So just beautiful rose colors, different shades. This one is Playful, lots of great colors in this. And I will have everything linked in the description box below. So this one is the Playful cardstock paper pad. And then this one is Floral. Oh, let's open. I mean, you can see the colors here, but it's always fun just to do a quick flip through. So some really pretty greens and then some gorgeous pinks. So yes, so this one's Floral, Playful, and Roses. They also sent me this amazing color case and the pops of color to go in the case. So they sent me 8 of the color pops, and these are amazing. Oh my goodness, I love these. They're so fun. You can use them just to make little like faux enamel dots. You can dot them. I like to spread them out and use them kind of like as paint or like a, you know, another form of mixed media, because that's just what I do. I use them more like as a paint or like a paste. That's what you should say. Okay, so here are those 4 colors, and then here, oops, are these, and they're bright and gorgeous and perfect for summer photos. So this one's Raspberry Kiss, and these are glossy. This one's Royal Blue, Sky Blue, Sunshine, Turquoise Waters, this one, Deep Orchid, Orange Squeeze, and Key Lime. Okay, so those are the pops of color, and they go in this case. So I'm so excited for that. So those are the pops of color with the case. They also sent me their exclusive adhesives. So I have a roller, and then I also have, oh, this is the refill. Oh no, this is the actual roller, but then you can buy the refills. And then this is the larger one. This has 49 feet. This has 98 feet. And then this one is the same runner, but it has the dotted. And this is like, I believe it's just like the long strips. So really excited for the adhesives, because you know me and adhesives, or anybody, any crafter, you can never have enough adhesives. So that's that. They also sent me this, which is a wide blender, or you could scrape and pull some mixed media across your layouts, and then a refill of this felt that goes right there. I got these dies, and they're nested pockets, so you can die cut them out and create little pockets to shove photos, ephemera. You can make a fun little mini book with that. I also got this stamp. This one is the memory stamp. Lots of great phrases on here. I also got some alpha stamps. So I got lowercase, and so this one's Brooklyn lower, and then I got Brooklyn upper. So great, and they're the outline, so you could totally stamp them. You can fill it in, you can color them, you can ink blend and make them like an ombre. So many possibilities. You can create a background with those. I also got this sticker book. This is the rainbow sticker book. So you get a bunch of different alphas, you get some labels, and then you get some of those tiny phrase stickers. So fun. Like I said, there's so much stuff. So I also got stencils. So I got the Spring Floral, Mini Hearts, and this love one. And if you know me in Vellum, I love Vellum. I love to mat my photos. I like to close up sequin shakers with them. I like to back cut files with Vellum. So this is super, super fantastic. And I don't remember how many pages. I think I got 25 sheets of Vellum. So I got Vellum, which is, ooh, I'm so happy for. And then I got dies. So this is awesome. So this is the Typewriter alphabet dies. And so you get all of those. So you get them in lowercase and then uppercase. And then I also got the Uptown dies. So you get lowercase and then uppercase. And then we also have the Festive ones, which with like the same lowercase and uppercase. And I believe right now through May 4th, I think there is a online or like a live stream special on some alphabet dies. And so definitely go check it out. But I'll definitely have everything linked below in case you are watching this and the special is over. You can still pick these up. You can pick all of this up using my affiliate link in the description box below. So yes, I think that is it. So I'm going to jump in and do a process video and use some of these exclusives to make a layout, and I'll see you there. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump right into this process video. I had seen a recent video, I think it might have been on Instagram Reels, or maybe it was up on Facebook, you know, when you're just scrolling through your feed and you just see shared videos. And I wish I could reference it, but it was this, I think it was an artist, or I can't even remember what they were using. It could have been food, I'm not sure, but they did the exact same thing I'm doing, and I think they were working with frosting, or icing. So he drew these long stems, and then he took some additional icing in different colors, and it did the same thing I'm doing here. So I'm just applying the pops of color in thick little dots in the, what color is this? This one is Raspberry Kiss, and then I'm also going to be using Sky Blue, and then the other one is, sorry, I'm just looking to make sure I'm correct, Turquoise Waters. So I'm just doing dots along the stem on both sides, just kind of alternating. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to lightly press it into the pops of color, and then I'm going to swipe out to create like little petals. Now, it does get a little bit tricky as I get closer to where the stems meet each other and it's more tight, but I'm able to make it work, and I love how this turns out. It is so fun. It's so fun to get messy. Like I've said before, when I use pops of color, I don't like to always just use it or anything basically in its traditional sense. I always like to get creative and see what else I can do with it. I like to, you know, use it as mixed media, like I've said, or scrape it or paint with it and do all the things. But for this specific layout, I wanted to try this because I was so inspired by this like 30-second video, or 30-second clip, I should say, that I had seen. Okay, so I went back in and I'm going in with the yellow, which is called Sunrise, and just adding some pops of yellow there by just adding some little dots. And then I'm going to also pull out the blue in Royal Blue and add those pops of blue as well. Now, I am using a thick piece of white cardstock. It did warp a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. It doesn't bother me. If you don't like the warpage, maybe try not to add too much of the pops of color to each dot. It's not necessary, so maybe it won't warp so much. But when this dries, it dries glossy. It looks wet. It is fantastic, and it's got dimension and has so much interest on the page. Now, I was still really wanting to work with the pops of color, so I took the wide blender from scrapbook.com. It's another exclusive. So I took the wide blender, and it's like the scraper tool, and I'm applying the pops of color again in a row so I can scrape it along this white cardstock. Now, in the beginning, I thought maybe I could use this as a background for another layout, or I wasn't sure what I wanted to do at this point, but I was just having so much fun with it that I just kept creating. So what I'm going to do here is I've added all of the pops of color, and I'm going to lightly and quickly scrape it along my white cardstock. Now, right here is fine. Like I could have left it, but when I went to turn, I kind of stopped. So it gave the pink part more of a sharper edge than I wanted it to look. I mean, it was fine, but I wasn't too pleased with it. So what I do is I'm going to go ahead and die cut the words for my title of this page using a piece of that cardstock that I spread the pops of color on. And what's so fun is it has texture to it from the felt when I scraped, and it has lines, and I'm able to choose parts of the colors that I want my letters to be in. And the dies that I'm using, oh my goodness, I can't remember which one this is. I think it's Uptown, or is it Festive? I can't remember off the top of my head, and I'm so sorry. I will put it in the description box below which one I ended up using. But I went ahead and I die cut. Oh, here is a close-up shot of my background, and I'll show it again at the end of the video where it's slowed down and not sped up so much. But what I did was I went ahead and die cut all of the letters to my title out of that like rainbow background, and then I die cut them again using the black cardstock from the Playful paper pad, and then I glued it to the back of each of the letters to give like some shadow and depth and to make those letters pop even more. So now I'm taking my photo, it's of me and Andrea Lake, and I am matting it with that same cardstock pack that I used for my shadows. But so yeah, I'm choosing some of the rainbow colors, and then I'm also using the pink from the floral stack. Or actually, no, do I use the floral or is it roses? I can't remember which pink I ended up with. I think that's the one from the roses. So anyways, yes, so the photo I'm using is of me and Andrea, and we were at She Loves Color in October of 2021. That was the first time I met her. I was so excited to finally meet her. She is amazing. We're on a few design teams together, so it was great to finally put a face with a name, and I got to hug her, and we had a great time. So that's why I chose the title, We Love Color, because we did, and we do. So that's the photo I used, and I went ahead and I popped up the entire title up on the Scrapbook.com exclusive narrow foam strip tape, one of my favorites. And then now I'm using this stamp set. This one is called, I believe this is Memories. I think that's what it's called. I have my list here, and I'm not seeing it, and that's going to drive me crazy. Yes, so I'm sorry. So yes, it is the Memories stamp set, and I stamped of the word smile and then did some generation stamping. And then I'm taking this other stamp set that says Beautiful Memories, and I'm going to stamp it and fussy cut it out and use it as an embellishment. So in the middle of that heart from that stamp set, I added more of that pink pops of color, and then I'm going through the sticker book adding some phrases. I'm going to add some labels. I did add in a few floral pieces from the Lots of Love collection from Doodlebug. I just wanted something that was going to match the vibrant pops of color, and that would really like accent it nicely and all that. So yeah, so this page was so much fun to create. I had a lot of fun with the pops of color and using it, just thinking outside of the box and seeing what else I can create with it. And I love those stems. It's so funny how you'll be able to get inspired from like different things. Like this was like a legit like cooking video, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could totally make that same background with the pops of color that I just got from scrapbook.com. So yeah, so anyway, so that wraps up this layout. I'm going to show you some up close. I'm going to bring the layout up to the camera so you guys can get a look at the texture and the dimension and the shine from the pops of color. It is just so gorgeous. The colors are beautiful. I love the scraped look and me die cutting the letters using that background. And it's so much fun. So a huge thank you to scrapbook.com for asking me to collaborate with them. I love it all. I can't wait to create another layout and share it with y'all soon. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.